Hello and welcome to Chocolate Covered Gaming. At this point, this is our 20th episode. For some godforsaken reason, we have kept this up for 5 months now, despite the
5 months.
Yeah, we have with only 1 week missing. I think that's good on us.
That is good on us. Go us.
Go us. But yeah, besides the time when life got in the way, even with the Goat Queen pestering us, even with my little moment last week for various reasons.
We said we wouldn't bring them up because it makes you nervous.
It's fine. I think it's something I have to deal with. I think it's something I'm going to have to deal with at some point. But we made it. We have made it 5 months. And I'm proud of us.
Yeah.
If it's your first time here, welcome to Chocolate Covered Gaming, a podcast about making homebrews.
Totally ordinary podcast.
I mean, it's just two friends, roommates and friends. I consider you a friend. So we've only known each other like 5.5 months now, but I consider you a friend of mine.
Oh, I consider you a friend too.
Oh, thanks, buddy. But
specifically, you're considered an ally, so you can totally hold the sword from home if you so desire.
Thank you. That makes me a little more calm. I am Hershey.
I already told you the secret chant, so don't say the secret chant.
I try and forget the secret chant every night.
Don't let anyone steal the secret chant from you.
Oh, God. Yeah, that's not good. I'm Hershey, one of your wonderful hosts, or moderately adequate hosts. And with me is Chris, the wonderful Skybar, who helps me create all the wonderful homebrews we do and bring them into life so we can give them to you.
Is that like airline chocolate? Like there's a Sky Mall and then next to it is the Sky Bar?
Nope. There's just a candy bar called Sky Bar. It's not even a joke.
It's not even like airplane related. Like it's just
No, it's actually really cool. It's like it's 4 like pockets of chocolate. It's 4 like chocolate cavities, and in each cavity is a different filling.
Oh, okay.
There's like caramel, vanilla, peanut, and fudge, I think.
That's clever. That's a genius of confectioner's technology.
Yeah, it costs so much to make that they stopped producing it.
Oh, wait, what? Oh, this is a defunct candy.
Yeah, the company closed in 2018.
Wow.
Yeah, but the listeners don't come here for candy knowledge, despite the fact I have way too much of it for some reason.
Chocolate sword! Alright, cool. There's Skybar. Cool.
Wait, what did you just... Wait, hold on. Did you just...
It's not yours. I found it once. At a little, bakery. Makes candy bars. You just have to think about it. Think of the name. Invoke the name, and then you get it.
So you have...
It's not cataclysmic.
No, I would be more impressed. You just have a sort of candy? Or is it like any food?
No, it's exclusively chocolate.
So you just have a...
Here, you want one?
Yeah, I haven't had one in years.
Here you go. Comes right off the blade.
It's not really a sword, more like a dagger, but...
I mean, hey, what... You eat from the same sword for a couple.
No. I mean, I'm down with. I'm not complaining. I'm more so just kind of impressed.
Yeah. All right. So episode 20.
My favorite one out of them all so far. Okay, but yeah, episode 20. Back on track. Episode 20. I am Hershey. This is Skybar, and we are here to make a homebrew. And as you know, something I haven't explained in a while, we do a 3-episode rotation system on here. Once every 3 weeks, I bring an idea for us to homebrew. Chris has no clue what it is. The second week, Skybar brings an idea for us to homebrew. I have no clue what it is. And then the third week is something special, either a candy corner, where we discuss a topic in role-playing games in general, a chocolate factory where we make a homebrew requested by you guys.
Or someone tries to steal one of my swords.
Someone tries
to annoy Hershey.
Or someone creates a dimensional rift.
I didn't create that.
Freaking apartment.
I didn't create that.
You didn't. Go Queen. It is just, it's purple right now. It's a beautiful purple. But it's got like a purple spiral going through it, which is just...
Kind of wish it could stay that way. Then we could probably fool the, landlord into thinking it's like some super advanced lava lamp.
He came in yesterday because he thought we had like plumbing issues, and he was just... I just managed to convince him. It was like, I just said computers.
Wait, you sent him away?
No, I said computers.
Yeah.
He was like, what the hell is this? I was like, it's that computers thing you've been hearing about. And he was like, oh, that's computers, huh? And he just...
But we were actually having plumbing issues.
I've been telling you for like a month. No,
I'll get the plumbing sword.
No. It's already fixed. That's why he was here. But, he believed it was computers. So I think we can run with that for like another month.
All right, yeah. And then we have to switch to, the internet.
Yeah, exactly. And then we'll go VR. We'll scale it up to VR and then just make him believe it's had like implants or something.
We'll just get video games. It's 8-bit.
You're right. We'll make this work. We can make it work. We won't pause it.
Remember, kids, always fool the elderly.
No. Only if it's for monetary value. Like a deposit.
Mm-hmm.
But continuing on, episode 20.
So I have an idea.
What is it?
So recently I've been playing a game again.
Ooh.
I've dived back into the hole that is a certain game. Super fun game.
Is it 3 letters?
No, it is not 3 letters. It's more like 5.
Oh, okay. Now I'm actually interested.
And it's funny because the word is actually 5 letters, and then...
Oh, wow. So it's not even, abbreviation. Lay it on me.
So I've been playing this game. It really put the series on the map, I think. People were fans of the others. But, this one really, put it on the map. So much so that it actually got representation in Smash Bros. And that's Persona 5.
Oh, freaking...
So, very plain and simple. I want to make a Phantom Thief.
Okay. Guess we're making a Persona Phantom Thief today.
We are.
So, Chris, it's your episode, so you get to tell the people what is Persona 5 and what the hell is a Phantom Thief.
All right, well, the Persona series, an offshoot of Shin Megami Tensei, basically, kids make contracts with demons and fight evil. Usually they're in high school. From 3 forward, it's you're in high school, you date people, and then you also fight demons. But also live your life. Persona 5 in particular, you use these persona to combat social injustice. So a Phantom Thief is someone with a persona who usually goes after someone with a wicked heart. So wicked it actually makes a pocket dimension called a palace. That's just a representation of their warped desires. And they go in there, they, figure out what they're doing. And then they steal their treasure. And it forces a change of heart. That change of heart literally makes them turn good. So, yeah.
So robbing people makes them good.
Robbing their treasure.
Okay. I'm a fan of the Persona series, so I'm picking up what you're putting down. It's just when you say it like that, it always just... It's one of those things where you're like, huh, that doesn't sound as good as you would think.
Well, you're pretty justified. From the first case, I'm not going to spoil anything in case you haven't played it. You should really go play it. It's a great game. From the first case, you're like, stealing is wrong, but you're doing stuff wronger. So I'm just going to steal.
Yeah, I guess there's a Robin Hood-esque element to it, but continuing on.
So
what? There's the obvious one, I'm thinking.
There is the super obvious one.
Are we doing the obvious one?
Well, we can look at the alternatives. We could see, what everyone else is saying. We could obviously make this a warlock. The persona could be a concept. Obviously.
Yes, we need to make another warlock, even though we just got rid of all the comments.
Yeah. So
all those comments people definitely flooded us with.
Absolutely. So we could definitely make this a warlock. There's the obvious one. I think in a weird way, sorcerer could also work.
I can kind of see sorcerer. I could also kind of see cleric.
Cleric, paladin. We can show
However,
some. We
yeah,
can show our diversity, but also though,
I think the obvious one is, however, the best.
the obvious one we have to, guys. It's rogue.
It's rogue.
What was it? Was it the thief or was it the phantom? Trick question. It's both.
Ding.
Yeah, roguish archetype.
Yeah,
which is honestly comparatively like Bard is one of the more beefier sets of features.
Yeah, no, they get a lot of things to put in all their stuff. Like they get a lot of subclass options. Like they get a total of 5, right? Yeah, 5.
Yeah. All right.
They get a 3rd level. No, they get 4. They get a 3rd level, sometimes 2, a 9th level, a 13th level, and a 17th. However, they do usually get 2 3rd levels, be it the Thief's Fast Hands and Second Story work, the Arcane Trickster's Mage Hand Ledgerman and Spellcasting in general, or the Assassin's extra proficiencies, I think, and the fact they crit on first turn combat if the other person hasn't acted yet.
Yep.
Like they do, it is pretty stock standard to give a rogue 2 abilities at level 3.
Yeah, but they're usually one's utility, one's like a combat thing, or
they're usually tied very deeply to the idea.
Yeah. Alrighty, so Phantom Thief. I mean, you gotta have some kind of a persona, right? Like,
yeah, I'm just like, that's the thing with Phantom Thief. Each persona is so unique to their character, you know?
They're so unique, they actually have their own arcana. Move over, JoJo Stardust Crusaders.
Exactly. But it's like, because they're so unique, I feel weird making a generalized class about them.
That's very true. That's very true. So I think instead of looking at the persona, why don't we just look at the Phantom Thief in general?
Themselves. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So if we look at that sweet, beautifully styled, like, if you haven't played Persona 5, go play it because it's just full of style. You've got things like the hold up, the all out attack.
That's true. That's true. They kind of brush over the infiltration mechanics.
Yeah.
A lot.
They got that detective vision, but it's still detective vision.
That's definitely one of your 3rd level abilities. So detective vision and the other 3rd level ability. Do we want to make a persona buff, or do we want to...
what? You know what I'm actually thinking now that I said it? We should make hold up.
Hold up
an
and
aggressive pickpocket.
Okay, hold up and detective vision at 3rd level.
Yeah, I have to actually come up with I think it's called like Thief Sense. In all honesty, that's what they call it in the game. I think I'd have to actually.
I think Thief Sense is a good enough placeholder that we can just call it that for now, and then when we make the actual sheet for it, we'll call it the proper thing. But I think everyone knows what we mean by detective vision and or Thief Sense. Yeah. The bullshit, I see everything that matters ability that they usually put in detective-esque games like Batman Arkham Asylum or Persona 5.
Yeah.
Both great games, but they kind of brush over the intelligence factor where they just go, by the way, I see everything. Who needs to look closely at things, for I see through them all?
Yeah, I mean, pretty much, sadly.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's a minor downside to... It's a minor downside to what is a phenomenal game. Again, I have to agree with Skybar here. If you haven't played it, just give it a shot. Watch a walkthrough at least. It's worth it.
Yeah. So, the holdup. Usually, this is when you've put the enemy in a compromising position, and now it's like, all right, are you becoming my friend, or am I just taking money or items from you? And I think, like an aggressive pickpocket, you've got your team usually. You're not a one-man rogue.
No, yeah. So I guess one part of hold up would be like you get proficiency in intimidate.
Yeah. Gain proficiency in intimidation.
Unless you already have it. And if you do already have it, you gain expertise. We're going to do one of those double ups, you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course, because rogue. We can do that here.
We can do that. So either way you plus, either you gain it or you gain expertise in it. And if you already have expertise in it, go fuck yourself.
Yeah. If you already have expertise in intimidation, that's like, all right, well, you know what?
We tried.
We tried to give you a thing.
It's no longer our fault. It's yours.
Yeah. If you're building a Phantom Thief and you just give expertise in intimidation expecting something better, I'm sorry to say you played yourself.
You did. So then the next part, it's definitely going to be an intimidation check. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's definitely intimidation. It is intimidation. You're brandishing a gun. You're like, hey, you either give us stuff or we're going to kill you.
So I feel like it's an intimidation check to, in D&D, the contests like this aren't done well.
Yeah.
Like, part of me wants to do, like, you do a contest with your intimidation versus their insight.
Yeah. Or make it even like a wisdom save.
Or, yeah, they do a wisdom save against, your intimidation check.
So as an action, is this?
This is definitely an action.
As an action, you can hold up an enemy. Now, are we putting like parameters on this? Like, hey, you can only hold them up if they're this much, HP or this much or that,
No, I think you can just attempt it. However, if they succeed the save, they're immune to it for 24 hours. We'll make it one of those abilities.
Yeah, of course. So as an action, you can hold up an enemy.
We just have to think what hold up actually does. So it's a wisdom save against, this is going to be interesting. It's a wisdom save against 8 plus your intimidation skill.
Yep. They must make a wisdom save against a DC of 8 plus your intimidation skill.
Yeah, so they gotta do that. And then now here's the thing. Do we want this to be utilitarian or combat? Because we're giving them thief sense, which is definitely utilitarian.
I feel like this can be a utilitarian thing in that, like, I was actually looking at like calm emotions. Like when they fail against it, emotions are calm, they run off or frightened or whatever, right? Like they abscond from combat however they can.
Okay, so they just want to get the fuck out.
Yeah, after you're done doing the thing, which is usually mugging them, essentially.
Okay, so we'll do that then. I like that.
That's why, they're immune for 24 hours no matter what. Because it's like
then
you mugged them.
Yeah, then let's give them the let's make a penalty then, because that's good, but that's also strong.
Yeah.
So if they do fail, not only are they immune for 24 hours, they're now hostile to you. We'll make it like friends.
Yeah, no. So what the thing is, like, I was actually thinking about this a bit. Basically they, and they remember this,
Yeah,
they remember this
the
moment.
classic Telltale style. Blank will remember this.
Yeah, and they remember this moment and may take actions.
They're gonna target
DM's
you.
Discretion.
Yeah, DM discretion / you're taunting them basically. Hell, if you do this against a random person, they'll get hostile. It's like friends in that sense. I think that's great.
Yeah.
So we have that. We have hold up. Now we got to make thief sense. Now thief sense. This is how do we want? It's definitely investigation. Like definitely investigation based, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do we want to give advantage on investigation checks that involve trying to find things of value?
Yeah, because you're still a thief. Like you're still going to be looting.
Well, it's called thief sense, so it's like investigation or perception checks. You have advantage on investigation or perception checks that are made to find / determine items of value.
Yeah, made to determine items of value.
So you'd have advantage
because that's honestly like the number one thing that like you use it for is you use it to find all the things in the room and then also things you can climb on.
Yeah, when we don't need to worry about that part.
We don't need. Yeah, that's just a.
So you can use it to find you'll have like advantage on finding secret doors that for a safe, but not traps.
Yeah,
which I think is
things
really
of
cool.
Value. Traps aren't valuable.
Exactly.
Traps are a dime a dozen.
So that's that. So we got the third level abilities done.
Mm-hmm.
We have thief sense, which is pretty stock standard. To be fair, one of which is usually the assassin's extra proficiencies, the thief's fast hands,
and plus hold up is like the main
that's the cool shit.
Yeah, that's what you were like. I want that.
Yeah. So then we have the 9th level, and this is when you usually get like something really cool and unique with your class.
All out attack.
Okay, yeah. Lay it on me. Explain to me, even though I've played the game. Okay, it's been a while. The game's been out for a while. I don't actually remember all out attack that well.
Okay, well, basically,
I'm not ashamed to admit it.
It's fine. It's fine. There's a lot of good games coming out lately. One of them deals with the number 3.
Yep.
So with an all-out attack, basically the idea is you've stunned like all of the enemies in combat, and now everyone can just go all out and beat them up for a huge big damage, and it's a large AoE attack. Useful against bosses, useful against just mobs. And so I was thinking this is definitely going to be something once for long rest.
Definitely.
Right? But
do we want to make it higher level then?
We can make it 13th.
Well, no, yeah. I mean, that depends if it's like an all like really powerful ability. And to be fair,
was playing with the idea of giving, because a persona group is considered like 4 people. Once for long rest, you can dictate 3 people within 60 feet to coordinate an all-out attack. Their next attacks, I'm trying to think if I want to just go the full number or a adjusted amount.
Go full number and we'll go from there.
All right, they roll your sneak attack die on their next damaging attack.
So you want to give sneak attack to an ally
for 1 attack, 3 allies. That's why I said I'm like, on hindsight, this is super powerful.
That is almost I want to say stronger than, or as strong, if not stronger than, like Assassin's Penultimate.
Yeah.
However, I like it. The main thing is, if we just give them sneak attack die, they would have to meet the restrictions of sneak attack. What we could do is you give them a portion of your sneak attack die.
Yeah, that's what I was playing with. I'm like, wait, what if we just give it, let them have some of yours?
You're at 9th level, which means have 5 sneak attack die.
Yeah.
So we can,
and that's why we're saying it's 4 people, 4 total people, including yourself. You give out 3 die or so, right?
How about you pick 3 allies, they each get a third of your sneak attack dice. So when you're at higher level, you're at when you're at 20th level or so, when you have 10, you give 3 allies 3d6. That's still handing out a total of 9d6.
Which is really nice.
Yeah, at 9th level, and we'll say round up, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no. Because at 10th, that would be 4d6.
Yeah, so round it down.
Round it down. So at 9th level, that's 2d6 to each person.
Mm-hmm.
Which is... No, it's 1d6 to each person. I can do math. 5 divided by 3. Hold on. 1 to each person.
Yep.
That's still 3d6.
Extra damage coming in just because.
Just because, And depending on who you give that to, if you give that to maybe even another rogue or a Paladin of Vengeance who has,
that Colossus Slayer Ranger with Sharpshooter.
Yeah, there are a lot of ways to bring this up, to, get the damage up.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like I want to say a third. I also maybe... Part of me is
a third.
I like a third, too. It's going to be very lackluster in the beginning.
Yeah, and that's the idea. This isn't something that you're this is, the bomb. It's something that just helps with damage across the board.
Yeah, it's definitely smart. I also maybe make it more charges, or no. I think...
I would go as far as short rest, and that's about it.
I would say short rest also.
We'll
stick to short rest for now. We may change it later depending on what we give them.
And it does... Are we making it take an action, right?
This is your action.
Yes.
That's why I'm saying okay to short rest. You do not get an attack and do this.
Yes.
This is like Mastermind. This is like a overpowered version of Mastermind's bonus action 30 feet help.
Yep. All right, cool.
Okay, 13. Now we got 13. This is where shit gets interesting. All of rogues, they just get so much cool stuff that 13, all of rogue abilities, this is why I love rogues so much, are very unique to the class. Same with wizard. Like there aren't like, very, generalized ones. It's like, hey, you're a rogue subclass. Each one's gonna be unique. It's not like, hey, this is 10th level. Get your mandatory utility action. It's like, hey, you're a thief. We're gonna give you a ton of shit that makes you a thief, Or like, hey, you're an arcane trickster. Get all this cool arcane trickster stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So it does feel nice that you can just kind of do whatever the hell you want without work.
Wings of Rebellion?
Yeah. Unless we want to do that at 17th. Ooh.
Well, let's see where this takes us.
Yeah, let's see where this goes. So Rings of Rebellion. What is this? What we thinking this entails?
Well, there's two directions we can go.
Literal
both of which come from Smash.
Damn.
One of which is basically Arsene's gauge. You get hit so many times, then it's like, all right, cool. I'm willing to rebel against you, blah, blah, blah. Big damage.
Okay.
And the other is the up B, which is just recover.
I was about to say literal wings.
Literal Rings of Rebellion.
If we go with the damage one, I feel like that's definitely our ult, our pen, our cap. Because I'm just like, ooh, we could do a lot with that. Like if you're below half HP, or if you're bloodied, because that's a good generic term we can use for D&D.
Yeah.
Honestly,
with all out attack, if we wanted our big damage thing to be the capstone, we would have put all out attack there, I think. Right?
Yeah.
And I kind of want to see how far I can take you with the idea I have for the capstone.
Okay, well then let's make 13th mobility based then. Let's make Wings of Rebellion mobility based.
Yeah.
So actual wings, so as you have charges equal to your charisma modifier, and for each charge you gain a fly speed of 60 feet for a minute.
For each charge you gain.
I mean, I'm just spitballing. Does that sound good?
Yeah, I mean, I like that. Like being able, because think about like a rogue, right? You're sneaking in somewhere, all right?
Yeah.
Well, I really don't want to try to find out a way to climb that barbed wire fence. So I'll dedicate 2 charges to fly in, fly out, all right? Just alone. It's a great getaway weapon. It's a great, just, hey, let's, scale these buildings. Wow, that building's really high. Oh, it's okay. I got Wings of Rebellion, Like, I think for what rogues do, I feel like just being able to fly, like, at their diction, like, really helps rogues be rogues. And I think you could have a lot of fun with this. They're just like, okay, I fly away now.
Yeah. I didn't think about that. That is still really good. I was thinking more for like getting to rooftops or like flying over pressure plates, stuff like that, but I dig it.
Yeah. So you gain 60 feet of movement for how many?
I would say a minute. That way it's not as powerful as like fly, which I think is 10 minutes. I think fly is ridiculous. Like, yeah, concentration up to 10 minutes. It is not concentration, but it is only a minute. So like it would be cool in combat if you need it, but it also has use of utility outside of combat, but also limited utility outside of combat.
You can totally use Wings of Rebellion in combat, but at the same time, there's so many other places you could also use these.
Yeah, you could also use it outside of combat, but you only have it for a minute, which is not long, like in combat. So there's reasons to use it in both. Which
you want to hustle no matter what. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Capstone.
Okay, I want to hear this idea.
Take your heart.
Oh, fuck.
It had to be.
Fair enough. Okay, I want to take me on the road. Let's see what you got.
All right, well, this has got to only work on someone of an evil alignment.
Okay.
Right.
I mean, that, I hate alignment effects in D&D.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you couldn't use it on a beast. Okay, I'm okay with the evil alignment. Continue.
All right. So, only affects an evil alignment, entity. See, the thing is, and the worry is, this is 17th level, which, honestly, most campaigns don't go past, at least that I've seen, 15, if, at the tail end. But my worry is that if we do this wrong, it could just end campaigns. Because a 17th level Phantom Thief if they see the big bad and the big bad's there in the flesh, it's like, cool, take your heart. You're good now, right?
Yeah.
And so, like, I'm trying to think of a way to, like, pay homage to the idea while also not killing a campaign.
Yeah, I mean, it's again at 17th level. First off, part of me just doesn't want to worry about it because so few campaigns get that high.
Yeah.
And also, depending on the big bad, like again, you're close to confronting the big bad. I feel like it would be a little anticlimactic if that did happen.
Mm-hmm.
But it could also be really cinematic.
All right. Only affects an evil alignment. So.
But I'm just saying, like, I feel like we just have to put other restrictions on it. Like,
yeah.
To be fair, in the game, they can only do it once they've mostly beat someone.
Yeah, so how about this?
It's almost like power word kill in that sense. It's like power word kill.
So why don't we look at that actually, like power word kill, the annihilate, that sort of thing.
Yeah, power word kill sounds amazing. However, when you think about it,
100 hit points or fewer.
100 hit.
So only affects an evil alignment. The target must have. Let's just steal that, right? Must have 100 hit points
or fewer,
or less,
or the spell has no effect,
or this feature has no effect.
And they also have to fail a charisma saving throw.
They must fail a charisma saving throw.
Like it's
one of those... You want us to steal the? You want us to steal the hold up DC or just make a new one?
Well, no, because this is a spell save. This is an effect save. Like, because the hold up has intimidation in it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and which will also have expertise or at least proficiency.
Right.
Like the proficiency part is fine. It's gonna be like 8 plus charisma plus proficiency.
Mm-hmm.
But
so what do you think this DC should be?
Well, 8 plus charisma plus proficiency. Like, this is a charisma-based class. However, I feel like adding expertise to it, would make it much easier for a big bad to just get,
right.
Good.
All right. So, this DC. Sale charisma throw. On a success, what? Just no effect?
No effect. It's like literally like power word kill. Just it's very easy for this to go wrong. Yeah. But if it goes right, you've not only, you've gained an ally and ended a fight early.
Mm-hmm. So then, so on a success, no effect. On a failure,
the enemy's alignment shifts from evil to good.
From evil to good.
All other aspects of alignment remain the same. Part of me wants to say we make a time limit on this, but the other part of me is like, damn, like the game has it forever, but part of me is like, wants to put a time limit on it, you know what I
mean? I almost want to give it a year time limit, like a year or so.
Yeah, and then you can do it again if you have to.
Yeah.
Also, it's only once per long rest, and if the person succeeds a saving throw, they're immune for 24 hours.
Yeah.
Just let's slip those in.
All right, so, yeah, so, assess, there is no effect. And they are resistant feature for 24 hours, once per long rest. All right, this effect lasts a year. You may use this feature.
Yeah.
See, at the same time, though, I imagine like once a day, like a very bored phantom thief just walks down the street, sees someone steal from like, a child.
And just
like,
goes,
take
by.
Your heart. just,
I mean, hey, they can do it.
They can do it.
Then they see the most evil person in the world 5 minutes later, they're like,
It's like, oops, I made a mistake.
Like, that's the thing. It is definitely very powerful, but it's one of those things where it's like...
It's so specific.
It's so specific, but also, it's almost like Friends. Like, they're going to realize what happened afterwards, and depending on if they liked their life for a year, being the good guy, it might be fine, but then also you did magically compel them to be a good guy for a year.
Did you realize I had to hug puppies in that year? Hug puppies?
Fuck you!
I endured all kinds of torments. Christmas parties, birthday parties, parades.
No, yeah. Hold on. Do you hear a humming sound?
Humming sound. Oh, now that you mention it.
Is it the portal?
It could be my sort of humming.
Wait, hold on. Don't tell me you did...
No, actually, that was not real.
I'm sorry, so a sort of wiggling can exist.
No, sort of wiggling did. Well, it used to exist.
Yes, and now that's why the portal oscillates.
Yep.
But you can say sort of wiggling, and it's like, oh yeah, it's totally real. But you say sword of humming, and I'm the jackass for believing it.
You gotta learn your swords. What happened to those magazines I gave you?
Yeah, mister, I don't know what a sky bar is. Yeah, you know, there's some things I know that you don't.
And you didn't know the sword of chocolates.
It's a dagger of chocolates. It's
know,
very generous to call that a sword.
Yeah, well, you know, you haven't been eating from the same chocolate dagger for like a couple of years.
You know, it's great. It's a wonderful chocolate dagger. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, you know, it's a dagger, not a sword. Yes. Also, why is the portal humming?
Didn't it hum before Go Queen showed up?
Don't you dare piece of... Someone better not.
So didn't it hum before GQ showed up? Legally distinct?
Legally... You're referencing a person who's been on our podcast, uninvited, and you're worried about her suing us.
Oh, no, I'm worrying about another two-lettered company similar to GQ suing us that also deals in frozen confections.
Yes, GQ for Goat Queen. G is in goat.
Yep. Which clearly means the god of all time. Obviously.
No. Just no. Look, it's humming.
It is.
No one's come through. Maybe no one will come through. Maybe it'll just stop humming.
You want me to park the spinning axe in front of it?
Park the spinning axe in front of it.
Alright, cool. Parking the spinning axe in front of it.
No one's gonna come through. No one's been. It's been what? Like it's been what?
A couple of weeks now.
It's been 2 weeks now. It's been 2 weeks since the incident. Since this portal joined our lives.
Maybe it's a secret third, podcaster beyond the portal.
Don't.
What if we give it like a little hat?
Craig. Craig is our third podcaster.
Oh, so it's fourth.
Thank you. Craig, you're welcome. No, Craig, we love you. He didn't mean, he wasn't thinking.
I wasn't thinking. There's a portal in here. What do you want me to do? You want me to think?
God. Okay.
Can I throw one of the apocalyptic arms in there?
No. Mostly because we don't know where it goes, if it does go anywhere. And you just gave anyone, especially the Goat Queen, an apocalyptic, cataclysmic level weapon.
Yeah, I honestly think the goats are going to know how to use it.
One of those goats figured out how to use my PS3 while it was here.
Oh, yeah.
And it beat Grand Theft Auto 5 for me, which was nice, and it did all the boring stuff because the story's not exactly the strong point of those games, but god damn it, it did it.
You could have beaten that.
I could have. I mean, now I don't have to, which is nice, but damn it, I could have, and I wanted that option.
I mean, you can always just make a new profile and just do it again.
No, that's way too much effort. Like, it's the multiplayer online and all the stuff you can do with friends you play that game for, not for the story. The story was better than most.
Don't mind me. I'm just, parking the spinning axe in front of it.
Yeah. No, don't worry. I see you. Okay, look. I think we got it. I think we got the Phantom Thief.
Maybe we should start looking for a sword of sealing.
I've been saying that. I have looked on Craigslist. Wait, don't you mean sword of closing?
There's two kinds.
Wait,
sealing you never closing just kind of closes it. It's not, it can be opened again, but the sword of sealing, it's like that thing is shut forever. It's sealed. Which, trust me, some people have done some ridiculous things with the sword of sealing.
Know what? No, we're not touching that now. So we got to find a sword of closing or sword of sealing. Cool. I'll look that up on Craigslist too.
Sword of sealing. Sword of closing, anyone's going to open that. It's like, I close the door in your face. What are you going to do?
Got it. We'll look for a sword of sealing then. God, so many sword. Look, you know what? We're having this conversation after the podcast. We're done. We did it. We have created another abomination upon all things.
Go through that because people probably forgot.
Yeah, we've been having a lot of tangents lately due to various apocalyptic level arms.
Life finds a way.
Read it back to me, buddy.
All right, so today we created the Phantom Thief, a roguish archetype. Third level, you can hold up someone, giving you proficiency in intimidation. Unless you already have it, then you gain expertise in it. If you already have expertise in it, well, you're out of luck, buddy. As an action, you can hold up an enemy. They must make a wisdom save against a DC of 8 plus your intimidation skill. If they succeed, they are immune to the effect for 24 hours. Then remember this moment and may take actions up to your DM's discretion to, recompense you and considered hostile after resolution. However, if they fail, they immediately abscond from combat in whatever way, once again, up to DM discretion. But mostly it's like they're frightened. At third level, Yeah, mostly. At 3rd level, you additionally gain Thief Sense. You have advantage on investigation and perception checks made to determine items of value hidden amongst areas. At 9th level, you have an all-out attack. Once per short rest as an action, you can dictate 3 allies, and they gain a 3rd of your sneak attack dice, rounded down for their next attack. 13th level, you gain the Rings of Rebellion. You have charges equal to your charisma modifier. For each charge, you gain spectral blue wings that grant 60 feet of movement for 1 minute. 17th level, you have the ability to take someone's heart. This only affects someone of an evil alignment. The target must have 100 hit points or fewer, or this feature has no effect. They must fail a charisma saving throw against DC of 8 plus charisma plus proficiency. On a successful save, there is no effect, and they are resistant to this feature for 24 hours. On a failure, the target's alignment shifts from evil to good. All other aspects of alignment remain the same. This effect lasts a year. You may use this feature once per short rest.
Long
rest. Sorry, I misread that.
I was about to say, hold on. Hold on. Let me just convert an entire bandit group in a day, real quick.
Everyone line up nicely now.
Let me just take a quick power nap and a wank, and we'll be fine. Jesus.
And that's the Phantom Thief.
That we've done it once again. So,
at this planet side,
you've been enjoying that phrase lately.
I heard it once by some people.
Yeah. You're not trying to make a thing.
I'm not trying to make a thing. I heard it. This is slang.
This isn't your thing. You're just repeating someone else's thing. You're not trying to make a thing.
No, I'm repeating someone else's thing. They might have been trying to make it a thing. And
okay. Just curious.
Hey, have you gotten that murderous death mantra yet?
Okay, no, but that I feel like that's a different kind of situation. Look, okay, murder, hate. It's time for us to mutilate. It was very catchy at the time.
No, I'm talking about the other mantra that activates the apocalypse weapon.
No, that one I will never remember or admit remembering to. On a side note, you can find us on our YouTube at Chocolate Covered Gaming. Or if you want to find us on one of our specific episodes, you can just type in CCH. God, I'll get it right one time.
Soon.
CCH dash a number 20 or below right now, and you'll find one of our episodes. And if you want to find us on SoundCloud, why would you?
But you can.
Yeah, okay, fine. You can at soundcloud.com/2019_6097. You can also send us emails at chocolatecoveredgamemail@gmail.com. chocolatecoveredgamemail@gmail.com. Feel free to ask us any question. Like anything. Just send us an email. Could be a homebrew request. We'll get to those soon.
I go out and find weapons of apocalyptic destruction. And Hershey here just kind of hangs out. He puts up his wards, maintains the rift. I mean, I don't know how you can maintain that, but he really likes his emails. He likes getting an email. So when I come back with maybe 5 swords, one of them is the apocalypse weapon. And he's like, look, we got an email. And I'm like, I need to store this.
Look, it's nice to know someone cares.
Yes.
So, yes, that is... You can send us an email there, ask us anything. We'll hopefully happily answer.
Most likely.
Besides that is all from us. I have been Hershey. That has been Skybar, also known as Chris. And as always, we apologize.
We apologize a lot.
Take us out, Craig.